late. What do you mean late? I'm barely late. We're gonna get started in a second here, boys. Oh, PSG almost equalized. Very close. Sorry, I'm just watching the end of this. I'm gonna change it now. We'll watch PSG anymore. First time in a decade they've lost 3 in a row on the road. 3 away matches in a row that PSG have lost now. It's looking like, at least, unless they find an equalizer. We're gonna get started here, alright? Oh, let me just stretch. Thank God. Guys, Son isn't playing, but we'll get to that in a moment. Hey, what's up? So, we got another watch along going here. I am Adrian, this is Rabona TV, and for those in the crowd, and by the crowd I mean in the chat, that are wondering what the hell is a watch along, where's the match? Show the match, so to speak, as one might say in this chat during this live stream, which you guys are going to see a lot of that. This is not the match itself. I can't show the match because that's against copyright and I'll get blasted. I'll get a nice copy strike from either UEFA or whoever. And if I get a few of those, say goodbye to Adrian from Rabona TV forever. Disappeared. Cancelled across the entire internet. So yeah, I'm not going to show the match. It's not worth the risk. I probably won't even have the audio to the match. But if you have a stream to the match already, put that on. Put this on alongside it, and then we can watch along together, huh? Watch along together, and you can chat, you can banter me, you can ask me questions, you can ask questions of other people, you can give your own analysis, which I like to read your guys' analysis of what's happening so far. Also, yeah, it's a good time. It's a really good time, and you get to watch me slowly go insane from people saying, show the match, you idiot, and telling me to get certain terminal illnesses and stuff like that. So, oh, and you get guys like Josh Byrne, who comes in here every time and drops a little donation. What a guy Josh Byrne is. So, whenever you leave a donation, as you guys know, you get added to the ticker. Josh Byrne is, of course, my dad. He is in first as far as all-time donations by a long shot. And he's also the first donator today, so thank you, Josh Byrne. Unless I missed someone. There's no way I missed someone while I was just doing the going live soon. No, I didn't. And Josh Byrne said, Llorente, unbelievable. As if there couldn't be any more drama. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Llorente? What happened to Llorente? I guess we'll find out. But let's look at the lineup quickly because I see a lot of people saying stuff like, oh, Son's going to score a hat trick. I don't know why that's coming up. But Son, of course, is suspended for the first leg. So we got Hugo Lloris in goal, Davinson Sanchez, Alderweireld, and Vertonghen in the back. It looks like they're going to do a back three, with the wing backs being, of course, Trippier. Jury's out on if you do the French or English pronunciation, and Mr. Rose on the left. Then you have Llorente and Lucas up top with Eriksen and Ali buzzing around in the midfield. Did I say Wanyama also? Because Wanyama's in there too. I love Wanyama. Goes all the way back to my FIFA 14 career mode that I did on YouTube on an old channel that had 1,000 subscribers. If you know about it, you know about it. Otherwise, you missed out. It was good shit. So for Ajax, exactly what you'd expect for their starting lineup. Pretty much the same as it's been forever. Onana in goal, Blind, De Ligt, Veltman, and Tagliafico in the back line. Then you have De Jong and Schöne as your 2 central midfielders. Van de Beek, also a central midfielder, but more of an attacking one. Neres and Ziyech on the wings, sorry, not on the left. And then Tadic up top. Daddy Taddy up top. All right, so what are you guys saying? What are your predictions? Because I'm sticking with my original one, which was that Ajax would win 2-1. I did say they'd be the first team to defeat Spurs in their new stadium, but West Ham beat them to it, man. Holy shit. Look at all this spam. Is my man Metro out there? Yeah, he is. Metro is out there. Which team is the home team? Yeah, they are. The Spurs are the home team. FD Spam says Idiatvir. Yeah, I agree. Hi, please respond hi. Hi. You should change your channel name to João Felix Fan Club. Yeah, I'm working on it. Rui Silva. What's up, Rui Silva? Welcome back, and thank you. My vacation was great. Like I said, I did buy a beer in your honor when I was on vacation. I bought a Modelo, had that with some panuchos. Sick. Very good. So thank you again, Rui Silva. How are you watching the match without BT? Because I'm in Canada, so I watch it on DAZN. Here we go. The players are in the tunnel, ready to come out. We are moments away. Have you seen Endgame? No, I have not. What's your intro outro song? Oh, it's called Water Please by Text Me Records. And it's free to use for anyone. Had cerveza in Mexico? Yeah, I did. Did I buy a taco in Mexico? Yeah, I did. Love from India. Shout out to India. All my people in the IST. Hope that you're enjoying the match and that you don't have anything important to do tomorrow because you guys have to watch it at 1 a.m. or whatever. Venezuela is getting down at the moment. I'm going to go watch that instead. Cool, man. Enjoy Venezuela. Hugo Lloris. What Hugo Lloris are we going to get in this match? Average Hugo? Or are we going to get unstoppable Hugo? Or are we going to get drunk Hugo? Because there's a few different Hugos that come out to play. Typically, it's a pretty damn good Hugo, though. Typically. But man, is he ever prone to errors. It's crazy. Hey! SAHO drops an SEK of 10, which is the Swedish kroner. Am I right? An SEK? SAHO with the 10 drop. Let me throw you in the ticker, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Didn't even include a question or a message. Just wanted to show some love. And I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Added to the ticker. Come on, players. Step out the tunnel. Let's get it going. Let's get this Champions League anthem over with. Let's get the match going, man. Say my name, say my name. Hugo had some beer with Drake before the game, so he's doomed. Oh no, Carter. The curse. The Drake curse. Score prediction. Raphael, I already said mine, which was 2-1 Ajax. I'm going to stick with that. Will you show the game or speak like idiot, says Andreas Aristoleus. Hey man, we got our first show the game that has no idea what a watch along is. And I decided in the last stream that I'm not really going to explain to that to people anymore. If people in the chat want to fill them in, that's fine. But otherwise, just let them sit and call me an idiot or a F-face or wish that my mother dies or whatever. Just let them scream into the void. An F-face. Keeping it nice and clean. Very family-friendly channel. Let's see if De Ligt is world-class, says Leslie. I think he's pretty damn good. People forget how young he is. He looks, I mean, he doesn't look young, that's for sure. He's built like a brick house. And to captain the side at just 19 years old, like when does he turn 20? De Ligt. Turns 20 in August, which is just insane. First and only defender to win the Golden Boy Award in 2018. Wow. Good for him. Deserving, and it's looking like he'll be at Barcelona soon, and that apparently it's already a done deal, and they're just waiting until after the Champions League to announce that deal so that he can be focused fully on Ajax. But we'll see. I mean, the papers spout absolute BS all the time, so that could just be more absolute BS from a paper. Some people seem to forget why Tottenham is in the semi-final, I'm assuming you're saying. Josh Byrne with another donation. Thank you again, Josh Byrne. 2-0 Spurs. Yes, I'm a madman. I wouldn't say so. I mean, Spurs, while they certainly look extremely tired lately, given that they have about 1 million injuries, and without Son and without Kane, they still pose a threat. They still have Dele. They still have Lucas, who's quite good. And I mean, Llorente isn't great. He has been decent on occasions for them. But I mean, like, what was the tie-saving goal for them? His goal against City, he knew nothing about type of thing, you know? So He could help them out, but I mean, I just wouldn't write off Spurs completely, especially in their new stadium. But I do still think that Ajax are going to take this one 2-1. That's just me. Not giving my real name, says Ali Hattrick. Ooh, Deli Ali Hattrick. We'll see if he shows up. I think he will. I think the Spurs are going to be G'd up, and maybe we'll have a little bit more energy from their crowd. But if this past weekend is anything to go by, they looked like they were running through oatmeal at times. So hopefully that won't be the case for their sake. Llorente will score a hat-trick, says Golden Fox. Yeah, watch. I say that about Llorente, and he's going to put in an absolute masterclass. Akshu says Llorente has always been a good squad player, and he probably got the goal that killed the Dortmund tie and influenced the City game with the goal. Yeah, he's certainly, like I said, he's put in some goals recently, or every once in a while lately. So he's certainly put some important goals on the board. But as far as consistent striker ability goes, not my favorite. That's for sure. Here we go. It's kicking off right now. I'm expecting a huge game from Tadic, but I wonder if he'll get iced out. I mean, he wasn't bad at Southampton. That's for sure. He was clearly just like not at the right team and perhaps not in the right league. So it'll be interesting to see if he plays like Ajax Tadic or if he defaults back to English Premier League Tadic, who is good, but not incredible. Adrian, is Benfica top of the league? Yes, they are. By 2 points. Hi, I love your channel. You're amazing. Thank you, Christo? I don't know what your name is. Sorry. Thank you, Chris. Ball forward to Ziyech in a wide position. Ooh, almost a handball on Davinson Sanchez there. So far, no one is keeping possession. Except Lessa Shona. Show the match, please. Sorry, Fedson. Son to score and Eriksson. Son isn't playing, guys. Son is not playing. Definitely not playing. Son is suspended. Do a dab and Man United will sign you. No, I'm good on that. Don't want to join the dab club. Aryan Prashar, £2 donation. Thank you, Aryan. My guy. Big donator. Let me throw this in. Aryan. So my score predictions from my preview video were 2-1 Ajax in the first leg and then 2-2 in the second leg. So Ajax going through. Drunk Lloris versus Southampton Tadic. Who will win? My God, I don't know. I don't know who wins that one. My money would be on Tadic, I think. Rui Silva again. Oh my God, man. A $200 donation from Rui Silva. Dude, who are you? Who are you and why are you so kind to me with these donations? I cannot believe that. And you don't even add a comment or a request or anything. So, Rui Silva, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Rui, the absolute GOAT. You're right. Rui, the GOAT. I've got to move him up to second in the donating list. Here's Tottenham on the attack. Llorente gets it wide. Ooh, no. Well done by Tagliafico. And Lucas Conrad has moved to third because, my God. Rui Silva, what a man he is. I can't believe that. Benfiquistas for life. Yes. Thank you, man. Let's get number 37 now. Rui Silva is Portuguese for Mr. Beast. Yeah, basically. What's the formations? Bet you won't answer this. I will, actually. It's looking like a 3-5-2 for Tottenham. And Ajax is doing like a 4-2-3-1 type of deal, or 4-3-3, depending how you want to look at it. RK Gaming, look at my dono. Did you leave a donation? Oh, you did. I missed yours. I'm so sorry about that, RK Gaming. Oopsies. What's your opinion from the Villa game? So you're talking about, I assume, how what's his name, Bielsa told his team to allow them to score. I think that it was unfortunate that it even came to that. What's it called? Leeds should have put it out to begin with. So it was an avoidable situation, but ultimately I think that they did the right thing. You know? I think that Leeds did the right thing if we're going off of fair play, because that's just despicable to score a goal like that. Rui Silva. And then Nico also just dropped a donation. Thank you, Nico. You must be looking forward to prom, man. Did I do that right? Did I get the numbers right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I did. Okay. Cool. So, corner kick for Ajax now. My God, the spam is crazy. Van de Beek, ooh, had an opportunity at the outside of the box. Just the half or quarter chance, though. Oh my God, the spam is insane. How do I, like, can I turn on a filter or something? My God, thank you to Metro for taking care of all this spam today. Holy shit, it is unbelievable. Everyone smash M for Metro. It's that time. It is that time. Daily Blind also making a return to English waters. It's crazy how good he's been for just in the right system, you know? You get him in the right system and probably the right league, to be honest, for you as well. And he can thrive as a center back, whereas he couldn't get a game at United. But his speed could be a problem. He's quite slow, I find. But yeah, Blind has played really well, even in the Champions League as well. So if Felix were to leave, where would you want him to go as a Benfica supporter? That's a really tough question. Well, first of all, I mean, you covered it with saying if he was to leave, I want him to stay at least for another season. But I would. It's a question of who I'd trust his career with, and I'm not really sure. If he was to go to Liverpool, he would have huge competition for a place, but I'd rather him go there than to United right now. I don't think that would be a good move for his career. I don't know. It depends who's actually in for him. I don't know if Real Madrid and Barcelona and Juventus are actually in for him, so it's hard to say. But I'd like him to move to a starting spot in Benfica for every match. That's where he should move to. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, good tackle by Trippier. Here we go. Tottenham heading in the other direction, but man, they get closed down fast by that press from Ajax. They recovered the ball, and Eriksen had 5 players around him. Llorente, good aerial ability. Oof, but he can't get that final ball off. Eriksen will score a hat trick against Ajax. Yeah, just to burn his former club. Games really slowed down with Ajax just trying to figure out a way through. Both teams really just having a hard time getting through. Oh, that's a bad giveaway by Lassashana, but Fernando Llorente doesn't read what the situation could amount to, and that through ball from Delhi goes to no one. Ooh. Yeah, the press from Tottenham is great, just as they did against City in that first leg, you'll remember. Hey boys, how many people have gone in here and complained about Adrian not showing the match? There's been a few. There's been quite a few. Jose wants a Tottenham Liverpool final. An all English final. Could happen, man. Could very well happen. Both of these semifinals are as close as you can get to a coin flip, in my opinion. Tadic. Ooh. Neres on the ball. Won by Eriksson. Well done. Llorente. Mora. Good tackle. If Spurs win, I will break my sister's iPad, says Griezmann. Oh, savage. Very savage. De Jong. De Jong did well to track back there. Wow. Okay, now Ajax starting to have a little more possession. It looks like it's going to be a possession game for Ajax and a counter from Spurs, which is unfortunate for them because Ajax are best when they're countering, I find. But they're pretty good at working and opening as well, so it's not exactly the worst situation for them to have a little bit more possession than they're maybe used to in comparison to their matches against Real Madrid and Juventus. Ariam Prashar, as a Fulham fan, imagine how triggered I am. And thank you again for that donation, Aryan. Another £2 from you. Yeah, you must be very triggered with how well your team's doing now that they're relegated. Ooh, Shona had what looked like it would be the first strike on goal, but again, blocked. FIFA 19 blocked edition. You all know how much I love that. Oh, that's some good interplay from Ajax, which it seems like they're really starting to get comfortable in this scenario now. Seems like they're coming into the game a bit better. It's interesting to see if Tottenham will find a way out, but every ball out seems to be missed by Llorente. Either it's hit too far ahead of him or he's not quite reading it. Green Sardonic says if there is a football god, there will be a Barca Ajax final. That would be a great final to see, to be honest with you. The Cruyff, the Cruyff final. Yeah, thanks again to Metro, who's doing an incredible job cleaning up this very spammy, very spammy on this occasion chat room. Chat room, hey, remember those? Anang, I'm at 12 minutes so far. Reaction on Klopp's comments. I'm not sure which ones you're talking about. Why would anyone want to spam a Spurs match, though? Says Metro. Wow. Well done, Ajax there. Telefico into Schoner. Dusan Tadic on Alderweireld. Haven't seen much of Tadic so far. But again, Ajax get those players deep. That five in the back makes it impossible for Ajax to get through. Well, so far. We're only 13 minutes in now, sorry. Good ball to Neres, but there's no one in the box. Like, who are you crossing to? Ziyech with some room, shoots. Ooh, blocked again. Falls to Neres. And he was offside. Favorite player on each team? That's a good question. I love watching Neres on Ajax. I think that he's an extremely exciting winger. But Dusan Tadic has been incredible to watch. And honorable mention to Ziyech. But for Spurs, probably Son, which it's unfortunate that he's not playing tonight because, I mean, you want to see the best of each team in this competition, you know? Make it a true Champions League sort of worthy game. Oh, a donation from Pankaj Tripathi. Hopefully I didn't say that too wrong. I'm sorry, man. Thank you for that $5. I appreciate you. Let me throw you in the ticker here. That meme. And speaking of David Neres, he is on the attack now. It seems like most of their attacks are coming down the left. Some room for Lesashona, Ziyech, through to Van de Beek, onside, and he scores. The flag stayed down. That one's probably going to go to VAR, though. Oh, my God. There's the away goal already. So thank you again to Pankai. Hope I said that right for the $5. Oh, and Ron Swanson again. Thank you, Ron Swanson. Wow. So Ajax get the away goal. Is it going to VAR, though? Because it looked like it was close to being offside. Tottenham tried the offside trap. Looks like Pochettino's getting a look at it. Spurs back line tried the offside trap and left Van de Beek wide open. Thank you again, Ron Swanson, man. Good to see you in the chat again. Let's see. Here's the replay. Well, the first replay I'm seeing. He looks on. It looks like the trailing leg of Trippier may have kept him on. Yeah, it looks like he's on to me, but we'll see. No VAR review. Seeming like it's no VAR review. Okay, yeah, it's a goal. So, 1-0 Ajax already. Like I said, I expect them to win this one 2-1, but we'll see. We'll see. Just as I was saying, it's impenetrable. That back five for Tottenham, just as I was saying, it's impenetrable so far. They find a way on 2 occasions to get through. One of them was a goal. Now, what's the reaction going to be like from Spurs? What's the reaction going to be like from their fans to sort of push them forward? Here we go. But Ajax are right back on the attack, man. Dominating the ball. Van de Beek wide to Neres in. Ooh, close to an own goal. Close to an own goal. Enzo says it's great to see Van de Beek doing so well recently. And yeah, he's sort of dropping into the striker position on a couple of occasions here, it seems. Oh, I need to change the score. Sorry if I didn't do that. Corner kick now. Corner kick for Ajax. Ooh, Teleofico can't get on it. Wide to Frankie de Jong. Neres now. Inside to Blind. Teleofico. Ball in. Dealt with by Sanchez. Corner? No, it's a throw this time. All right. New guy here says Unreal Gecko. Hello, Unreal Gecko. Welcome to the chat. Wrong score. Yep, sure is. Maybe I know something you guys don't know. Because every match is fixed. And I just put the score for Tottenham at the wrong time. Yeah, I got her, guys. I got her. Matisse de Ligt. Driving forward. What a tackle that is from Danny Rose. But then he gives it away to Neres, who flip-flaps on Deli. Ooh, Neres. That's a foul. See what I'm saying? That's a foul. And Neres is rapid. Fun to watch on the wing. Rose, what a tackle on De Ligt, but then the foul on Neres for a free kick and basically a corner kick position for Ajax. Hakim to drive this one in. Van de Beek saved my sister's iPad. Yeah, she can thank him for that. Here we go. Ball in. No, not yet. Taking a while, man. No, it's not Sissoko. It's Wanyama. Ball in. Far post. Back across. No, not back across. Blocked by Sanchez. The gaming S10Z is new also. Welcome. Welcome. Adrian, do you think De Ligt will end up in Barcelona with De Jong? It's seeming like it, Bernardo. It's really, really seeming like that's where he'll end up. There's just so many rumors in the papers saying that it's basically a done deal and they're just waiting for the end of the season to announce it until the Champions League is done type of thing. Another ball in from Ziyech. Really inventive corner kicks. This time he went outside the box all the way across to Neres, but it amounted to nothing. Ooh. It's all Ajax. All Ajax so far. De Jong. Good. Calm head. Really excited to see what De Jong can do in that Barcelona midfield. That's a great signing by Barcelona. But it begs the question is, who do you play in that Barcelona midfield with De Jong there? Thank you, Metro, for dropping some of that. Love your work on Watch Mojo 2, by the way. I just read the scripts typically. I typically just read the scripts, and I do edit sometimes, but it's been a while. Ball forward. Look at Van de Beek again. Running into that striker position. They almost, when they attack, go into like a two up front type thing with Tadic and Van de Beek sort of beside each other. Klopp said Camp Nou is not a temple of football. I don't think that's true. I don't really agree with that. How could you say that? Like, on what grounds? Ooh, bad touch there by Lasashona. Now maybe a chance for Tottenham to break. But it's Llorente on the ball, and Llorente with another crap pass, man. Llorente, not known for his distribution, that's for sure. And he hasn't done anything to change that so far in this game. Bernardo, you say that their midfield next year will be De Jong, Busquets, Rakitic. No room for Arthur? Or Arthur, depending on how you want to say it. Psycho says that Klopp was taken out of context. Never trust headlines in sport journalism. Yeah, okay. I'm glad to hear that because I can't really see such a like rational guy saying something like that. It's just objectively, I guess, not true. Oh, well tackled by Tagliafico. What is Rose doing on top of Veltman? That was bizarre. It's like he's leaving his knee down in him. Handball. No? Not a handball by Ali? Trippier ball in, and Veltman deals with it that time. Ziyech now. Wide to Neres. What can he do with his speed here? He slows up, though. He wants to cut inside. Tries to cross, and does he get the corner? No. Throw in. What's going on here? God, this referee loves to make himself the star of the show. Although I do agree with what he's doing. Telling these two to chill out. What the hell is Rose doing? Aditer, what's up, man? Welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you in one of these, it feels like. Ajax is winning and someone made a $100 donation. I don't know why people are surprised that Ajax is winning. They're a great team. If you'd watched them at all through this competition, this wouldn't be a surprise to you. But the $100 donation, now that is crazy. Rui Silva is my sugar daddy, clearly. when Ajax wins the ball back. I keep on getting these guys confused. I want to call Spurs Ajax and Ajax Spurs. Van de Beek, tons of room again. Oh, what a ball sprayed wide. Tadic, ooh, just they're really not giving Tadic any room for his little back heels and flicks and tricks that he likes to do, that he's usually so successful with. He had 4 players around him. Oh, what a dummy by Van de Beek. Oh, if he'd squared that to Neres, it's 2-0. So close. Ajax is all over them. Krishnakanth, first watch along and enjoying it. I'm glad, man. Thanks for joining us. I hope that you enjoy it throughout and you come back for another one tomorrow for Barcelona versus Liverpool, which will be quite the match. Not surprised that Ajax more at the immense dude that donated. Yeah, for real. Shout out again to Rui Silva. Cool, Krista Kath. We'll see you there. Honestly, it's just saying that Poch is what he's been able to do with this squad. Yeah, truly, Jose. It's extremely impressive that Pochettino is what he's done with them, and he was the obvious choice for the United job if he was even available. But I'm assuming that he was just straight up not available, and that's why they went with Oli. But that's a completely different topic that I don't really care to speak about right now. Do you think Leicester will be able to take points off City? Why not, man? They beat them earlier this season. It's going to be a lot harder this go around, given that I believe it's at the Etihad, isn't it? But then again, they're way better than they were before when they beat them. So Rodgers has proven that he's a pretty competent manager and that he maybe deserves a job with the top 4 or top 6 team again. Llorente wide from the head. Llorente, if you're going to mess up passes and holding up the ball, at least do something right with your finishing. That header is wayward. God, do you guys remember how lethal he was at Bilbao? Llorente killed it in La Liga. But give him enough opportunities, he will put one away. Simon Dykman, remember my name, put it on a piece of paper and tape it on your wall, then wait till I am playing for Barca. I won't tape your name to my wall, but if you end up playing for Barca, Simon Dykman, or Dickman, power to you, man. That's a huge compliment. Luis Bartolo. Hey, thanks for the donation, man. There's a new name. Thank you, Luis. Luis is my middle name. Luis Bartolo added to the thing. Okay, Tottenham having a couple of chances in the attack now. Few chances, but look at that high press from Ajax. 3 men closing down 2 defenders. Okay, Luis says Ajax has to keep their players. It's better to be European giants than sell all their best players. Yeah, I would love to see teams like Ajax hold on to their players, but they're unfortunately in the same sort of situation as Benfica, and we got to sell our players, unfortunately. So Ajax, the same thing happened to Monaco a few seasons ago. Look at that team that they had, like insane. And it would be nice to see these teams keep their team together and get a genuine title challenge every once in a while. A European title challenge, I mean. Lucas putting in some work on the wing. Oh, and Trippier and Tagliafico and Mora just get their wires crossed. Yeah, Jose, the finances just aren't there to keep them around. Their heads get turned pretty easily by the kind of numbers the big clubs can offer them. Ajax hasn't had possession for a while now. Oh yeah, that's a handball for sure. What are you talking about, Trippier? Ajax back in possession. Let's see if they can go forward with it, though. Rui Silva, my 10-year-old son is a big Messi fan and just challenged me $100 per Messi goal. Oof. You're going to be dropping a lot of a lot of cash for your son. Wow. I assume that's just in the Champions League, though. Okay, so maybe that would be different, but that's quite the deal for your son. What does he have to do for you? An hour of yard work for every match? Every half that he doesn't score? How about that? For every half that Messi doesn't score, your son has to do an hour of yard work. I think that's a better deal for you, Rui Silva. Van de Beek. Oh, Llorente. He does well with his distribution there. Ooh, that's a wayward tackle by Tagliafico. And that's a yellow. That's definitely a yellow. Let's see this again. Oh, dude, wasn't even close. Easy yellow. Taking it, that was a tactical foul so that they didn't hit him on the counter, but puts himself in an awkward position. Yash, are you Canadian? Yeah, I'm Canadian. Who do you think will finish in the top four in the Premier League? Um, that's a good question. I think that it will be Chelsea and Spurs that claim the last two spots. Ooh, good ball in. Llorente. Wanyama blocked by De Jong. Two Spurs players down in the box. Looks like it was a clash of heads, maybe. That doesn't look good. Vertonghen and Alderweireld. Yikes. Ow. That would be a big loss if... Did he get hit in the face? Oh, yeah. He smashed his face on the back of Alderweireld's head. Ow. Ow. I think they're both going to be okay, but that looked awful. Oh, and all the blood. That's a lot of blood leaking from Vertonghen's head. Epic Gamer Brick. What are you saying, goal? Yeah, right. You're not going to get any of us saying goal when there's two guys down on the pitch. God damn. Just showing that goal again for Tongan, man. That's bad. Aditra says, Poch, in my opinion, best manager right now. No one has done so much with basically nothing. I feel sorry for him. Yeah, it's a tough situation for him. It's a really tough situation. And like credit to him for sticking around for that project, because there's many managers that would have left for Real Madrid at the first opportunity. Where is the cut exactly? Is it on his nose or below his eye or on his eyebrow? Cut nose. Okay. Alderweireld is fine. Yeah, it's his... Ooh, that's quite the gash in his nose. Damn. Guess that's why they call it the knockout stage. Ah. Good one, bro. Benfica. Ajax. Woo! Yeah, dude. They're doing well so far. Doing quite well so far. We got more spammers. What do you think about Dutch football potentially rising? Just like as it improving, I think that it's already improved a ton. Like look at the team that made it to the Nations League finals. Um, but if you're talking about the clubs, I think they are about the same right now. Uh, with Ajax going this far, you could say that there's an improvement, but Ajax is, you know, an outlier alongside PSV at the top. That looks like a broken nose to me. Oh, yeah, that looks like a broken nose. Oof. The amount of blood is crazy. Make more bad puns. Yeah, that was someone I was reading someone else's comment. That wasn't me. A bot has arrived. Penal. What are you talking about, penal? I don't have any penalties going on. I still have Vertonghen sitting on the ground. He's been sitting down for the last like 4 minutes. Come on, man. Get off the pitch. Get them off the pitch. I guess when it's a head injury, they don't have to take them off until they're ready to get off. Do they patch that thing up, or is it going to start leaking all over the place again? Would you rather see Felix stay and keep struggling with your finances, or sell him for a boatload and start over once more? So the thing is, he could potentially leave for 120 million, which is a lot now, but it's crazy to think of how the perspective has changed on like what's a lot of money. So like 120 doesn't even feel like enough for him, which is crazy. But our finances aren't as bad as they used to be. So I'd be happy to see him stay, to be honest. I want nothing more than to see him and the other young guys that we have, like Florentino Luis and Ferro, etc., 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 to just stay behind. At least for another season, really get their legs, and then look at moving elsewhere. Shona. Wide to Teliafico. Why are they going for crosses into the box right now? That it's not going to work. It's such like a I've run out of money. I don't or run out of money. I've run out of ideas thing to do to just whip it into the box when they don't have an aerial threat. Besides like Delict, but I mean he can only get forward for corners. You know you can report spammers, right? Yeah, well actually what we do is we ban them uh from chat, like so they can't say anything anymore. But either they start new accounts or they're just other spammers come in, so it's just like a different one every time. Looks like Vertonghen's coming back on. Use some magic paste for his nose. I like that the referee was really making sure that he's okay because with all this stuff going on with concussions, etc., he could easily have had a concussion there. It would be such a shame to have another Ospina type of situation where you get a knock early and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, 20 minutes later, you're collapsed on the pitch on your just on your own. Vertonghen's looking like he's going off. Yeah, it looks like he's not going on. He's taken himself off. That's such a shame. That's such shit luck for Spurs. You know, credit to him. What a hero for trying. But what just like another injury for Spurs now. And such a big injury too. Vertonghen is probably I don't know, but probably their best center back in my opinion. I'd take him over the others. Oh my god, what is going on? all of a sudden he like can't walk. Is it his head or Jesus? That's bad. Oh, Johnny. Johnny, thank you for the donation, the $2. When's the next collab with Jimmy? I don't know, man. Jimmy's a busy guy. I have a lot of things going on, so it's not always the easiest to link up. But yeah, ooh, that's a good ball forward for Lucas Moura. Cuts it across. What a catch that is by Onana. Oh, man. If Jimmy does something with Canadian Premier League, it's a possibility. Yeah, that could be a possibility if he does. Which I'm going to do something for Canadian Premier League, I think. This referee, man, is such a actor. So who came on for Vertonghen? Did someone come on yet? Anyone yet? Ziyech to put the ball in. Free kick to Ajax. That's a good ball. Delict. Oof. It's going away from goal. Hard to get that back across. And he was offside, so. Oh, yeah, way offside. When are you going to make Argentina bonus league? I could do that. I could do that. I just need to remember. I always forget. So did they just go to a back four then? And they brought on Sissoko? Is that what happened? Is that what I'm seeing? Moura on a great run. What a run that is by Moura. What a tackle by Veltman. Looks like they might be checking for a penalty. Going to VAR. I don't think that's a penalty. Looks like he got ball first. Looks like ball all day. Yeah, we're good. Oh, good punch by Onana. Uh-oh, looks like my chat is frozen. No. Pop out chat. Come on, chat. Don't die on me now. Spurs look like they have a little more fight in them now, though. After the injury. Andy, love you too. Bro, I think your broadcast is a bit late when compared to my broadcast in India. Possibly, yeah. Lucas Moura, a steal for Spurs. Yeah, where do you think Bale will head off to? Probably another golf course. I am in the 43rd minute now. Ball forward. Looks like Neres was offside, though. Was he offside? Sanchez collided with Neres, or are they checking for a... Yeah, I think he was offside. Yeah, I wouldn't say that that's a penalty either. Even if he was onside. Just lost his footing. Tough questions. Continuation. Would you take a CL win for Benfica if it meant a decade of winning nothing afterwards? I mean, if the question is if the other thing is that we won't win a Champions League title in that 10 years, then no, I'm taking the decade of winning over just one Champions League title, I think. Rose now. Ooh, can't cut in. But he does get it off to Eriksson, who tries a little Ajax heel flick of his own. Veltman. Even if it means breaking the curse, yeah, I can't believe that curse. I'm just trying to ignore that curse until it goes away, which feels like never. Onana sends it down. Oh, phone ringing. Can't answer the phone, sorry. Excuse that phone ringing, guys. Will cholesterol dissolve in water or in hexane? What? Oh, Van de Beek. Well done. Oh, gets it in. Tadic, no. Sissoko collects. Now can Spurs counter? Can they take advantage of Ajax pushing forward, but Ajax gets back quick? Wanyama. Well done. Delhi in. No, that's a heavy touch, and Onana will just collect that. 5 minutes of added time though. 5 minutes of added time. Angry Delhi. Yeah, just took a little run at Onana because he probably thinks that he's trying to waste time already. If Spurs make it through, they will win. Oh, will they win the final? I'm not sure about that. I think that both Liverpool and Barcelona could defeat them. Though Liverpool versus Spurs in the final, I have a little more faith in Spurs than Barcelona versus Spurs. Even though I do think that Liverpool, I don't think that that's because Liverpool or Barcelona is better than Liverpool per se, but just that Poch is more familiar with Liverpool and their tactics and will maybe come up with a plan to get past them. Yeah, it's a more likely chance, I think. Ball wide to Rose. Let's see if he can get his final ball better. And he can't beat Veltman, and Ziyech tracks back. Spurs don't have experience in finals. But yeah, there's that other aspect of like Spurs in a cup final of that sort of level. Oh, Ali, what a flick to Eriksson. To Llorente now. And Blind gets it away. Trippier. Ball in. To nobody. And Shona gets it out. Wow. Well done by Spurs. It looks like a keep away drill out there. Who do you think is a better LB, Robertson or Alba? That's tough, man. That's a really tough comparison right now because Robertson is playing incredibly well and Alba is world class and has the career behind it. Um, if I had to choose a team right now, though, oh God, Robertson is such a good shout, but maybe Alba. I don't know. It depends. It depends. Will Coutinho play again against Liverpool? Not sure. Ball in. Alderweireld over the bar. Ooh, Alderweireld comes close. Alderweireld also against his former team. Alex Watkins, 3 more days of high school left. Congrats, man. Then you're in a whole new world. Sissoko has looked good since coming on. Eriksson, over the top to Mora. Cut out by Delict. Sanchez. Ooh, Tadic called for backing into Sanchez. Blossom, stop doing that, man. Thank you. Thank you, Metro. Is 1-0 good for Spurs? It's okay, but it's certainly better for Ajax than it is for Spurs, that's for sure. Get the away goal and don't concede. Massive. And Sissoko, man, since coming on, like I said, has been incredible. Just smashed one from, what, 25 yards? Ooh, just spun into the crowd. Get Veltman and Rose a room. And that's the half. They call it there. So, 1-0 Ajax. As I just said, great scoreline for them. Van de Beek has been a problem. Tadic, looking a little more like Southampton Tadic than Ajax Tadic. Yeah, Spurs have really turned it around. And after Vertonghen went off, it seems like that was enough to get some fight into the team. Like, let's do it for Jan now. Let's do it for Jan. So I expect to see more of the same from Spurs, especially in the second half. We'll see if Pochettino can really set them up to play a little bit better. So more similar to how they're playing towards the end of the half. Whereas Ajax, I think it's going to be the exact same thing. I think they're going to come out and maybe go for another goal. But that's sort of the question now for them is, do they go for that goal? Or do they think like, okay, 1-0 is good. Let's still attack when we can, but let's not push anything. Thanks, Adidas. Thanks for coming out, man. Do you think Cruyff would be happy seeing his idea of total football take both Ajax and Barcelona to the final? Yeah, I would think so. Why not? What do you think the best CB partnership is in the world? Ruben Diaz and Ferro, that's for sure. No, I don't know. Hang on, sorry. I'm just trying to mute these commercials. Can you make a transfer news? Well, there's no transfers right now. So, I don't know. It would be sort of just all headlines. I guess I could try to boil down to ones that I think will actually happen. But I'll do transfers in the summer, that's for sure, where we'll talk about both the confirmed rumors or the confirmed transfers and also rumors. But right now, I think there's enough content for me to not do transfer rumor videos. Max with the 199. Thanks, bro. Our 11th donator of the day. 199. Oops. I was about to write down what you donated. That would have been silly. Tottenham Bottlers TM. Did you see the Benfica game? 3 penalties in 1 game. The Braga Benfica game. I only caught the. Oh no, I caught the entirety of that one. Yeah, the first half Benfica was dead, and I saw that. It could be because there was fireworks being lit outside their hotel all day in Braga. But that second half, man, loved it. First penalty was a little dubious with João Felix. There was contact. He kicked through his back leg and sort of spun him around. So there was contact, but the second one was a bona fide penalty. You can't have your arm out like this, blocking shots. And then the goal from Rafa, then Braga was sleeping, you know. So, yeah, I was extremely happy with that. Mr. Dead Inside. Manajuang, up the game. How are we only winning 1-0? Dude, Mr. Dead Inside. Thank you for that donation. How are you only winning 1-0? Good question. I think they're just showing the opportunity now that Van de Beek had to square it to Neres when he was in behind. That should have been 2-0 right there. And are they going to rue those missed opportunities or the advantage that they had. They didn't really have an advantage per se because Spurs were still playing with 11 men, but the advantage that they had in just their attacking play. Oh God, they're showing the Vertonghen injury again. I don't want to see that. But I think that Ajax will be better in the second half. I think that they'll find that form again that they had earlier in the match. If Hazard goes to Real, Chelsea will be ruined, says Omar. Yeah, it could be. How's your day going? My day's going all right. I woke up and did a title race video that's going to be out tomorrow morning. Insert name says, I like both Ajax and Spurs. Don't want any of these two to go out. PSG Galactico Bottlers trademark. Yeah, PSG lost again today. Third win away in a row, which they haven't done for a decade, which is wild. Honestly, I think Hazard will be going to Real Madrid. I don't see any other transfer rumor being that clear. And I agree with you, Jose. That's the one that seems nailed on to happen. Watching from Costa Rica, says Kendall. Hey, man. Hope that you're enjoying this. Hope that you're enjoying the match as well. CR7 deserves Ballon d'Or. Who's with me? I don't know about that, Adish. I don't know about that. I think that Messi has done more to deserve it. But we'll see. Ilocos ran 3 miles yesterday and dropped the phone. When's the video for 7th place coming out? What do you mean? I see Neymar going to Ajax Athens. Yeah, for sure. That looks like it. João Felix for Ballon d'Or. Hell yeah. Big fan from Denmark. Let's see what's going on good old r/soccer. That's always fun. That's always a treat. See who they dislike today. r/soccer on Reddit. If Ajax makes the CL final, their earnings from the tournament will be bigger than their regular annual budget. That's some fun information. Tim Howard randomly throwing some shade on Liverpool. Vertonghen needs help. Okay, that's just the video. Man, Taylor Twellman is a very annoying person. So Taylor Twellman is a former U.S. men's national team player / pundit / color commentator. And he's, I mean, while I agree with him that Vertonghen probably shouldn't have gone back on the pitch because of his likely getting a concussion, Taylor Twellman tweets, Vertonghen under no circumstances should have been allowed to come back onto the field. Disgusting, pathetic demonstration from Spurs medical staff. Disgusting, pathetic is a little bit far in my opinion, but overall I agree with the sentiment. They screwed up their best chance, says the about the Warriors. What? Can you believe that some Liverpool fans are comparing Van Dijk to Maldini? Yeah, I mean, when you look at their two careers, there's absolutely no comparison. Maldini was undoubtedly better in that regard. Now, it remains to see if Van Dijk can reach that level of defensive ability as Maldini. I don't think he's there yet. Comparing them is silly. Absolutely silly. Just as silly it is to compare Mustafi with Van Dijk. Now that was hilarious. Is Rabona TV American? No, he is Canadian. Messi to Real Sociedad? No, not happening. I reckon 1-1 draw. Sissoko coming on helped in my opinion. Also, out of all 4 teams left, Tottenham is the only team left to never win the Champions League / European Cup, says Blood Dragon. Thank you for that contribution, Blood Dragon. Taylor reminds me of the ESPN guys who give out the hottest of takes for the sake of hot takes. Yeah, dude. Which is basically the ESPN FC ethos, is they give hot takes for the sake of hot takes and now to get YouTube traction. And Taylor Twellman's definitely one of those guys. He just yells and gets outraged a lot. Hey, Adrian, do you think Ajax can come back to their former heights? I mean, if they win a European trophy, then yeah, for sure. Which is a situation that could arise. Why do you support Benfica if you're Canadian? Just curious. My parents are Portuguese. Messi. Chelsea, Arsenal, Europa final, lol. Says Cal. Maybe. MSN or Salah, Mane, and Firmino. Messi, Suarez, Neymar? You're still talking about MSN. Neymar's gone, bro. But, I mean, MSN was killer. Mind you, Salah, Mane, Firmino are still pretty killer and were absolutely killer last season. Mr. Dead Inside. Spurs honestly need to calm down and stop being so racy. Take their time, split the press, do what Chelsea did to Liverpool first time around, pull the pressure to the left side, then abuse Mora. Mr. Dead Inside has the key to Spurs winning it. Van Dijk says, as a Benfica fan, how pissed are you that we got screwed in the Europa League? I am pissed that we got screwed in the Europa League because it was such a blatant offside that I cannot believe stood. And there was a lot of calls that didn't go our way. Like, there was a moment when the ball was completely out and the referee didn't even blow it because Eintracht were attacking. But then we go the other way and Salvio shoots. It goes off of trap and then off of the post. Not a corner kick. You know, like there's stuff like that. There's another time where a guy should have been sent off, whatever. But ultimately, Bruno Lage got it wrong at the beginning of that game. He sort of screwed us from the beginning by playing so defensively, and our attack was non-existent. And in the second half, it was too late. It was too late. We invited that pressure, which invited a mistake from the officials, unfortunately, and oh well. It's ridiculous that VAR isn't used in Europa until the final. Yeah, man, it is stupid. Because what about all the teams along the way that get screwed for the lack of VAR, you know? Yo, sent a super chat, but it doesn't show up. Let me see if it didn't actually show up. Yeah, it looks like it didn't go through, man. The last one was still Mr. Dead Inside. Benfica for final of the CL 2067. Mark my words. Yeah, man. It's going to happen. Watch. 2067. I'll be there. As an old man. I like how when you make predictions, you don't only go for the favorites. Yeah, I try to base my predictions based off of how the teams actually play, how they've done against similar opposition, the trends in their player form, the trends in their defensive form, that kind of thing. I don't just go off of reputation alone. And I actually watch these teams, you know, so that's, I mean, I'm saying that and I could be wrong with either of these semifinals because they're an absolute coin flip. But I think that some outlets are a little bit guilty of not watching the teams they're making predictions about and just sort of going off of what they read as far as standings or their previous, you know. Benfica never winning any European competition until 2067. Hey, Johan Cruyff, thank you for your contributions, but don't spam, man. Root for Porto in the Portuguese league because legend Iker Casillas and Pepe. Pep, good old Pep. I like Pep. I'm one of those people that doesn't mind Pep, but there's a lot of people out there who just cannot stand the dude, and I fully understand that as well because he's not the nicest guy. Okay, guys, I need to go and refill my water, so I'm going to be right back. Otherwise, I'm going to be thirsty, dry lips, making weird sounds on the microphone in the second half. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got lots more fun to come on Rabona TV. How stupid was that? And we're back. I want weird sounds. The A in ASMR stands for Adrian. Ooh, you want some weird sounds? You want me to get some real dried up, gross mouth sounds going? Hell yeah. I know that you guys would love that. I also have some almonds that I could chew down if you guys want some eating almonds ASMR. Sometimes when I play Rocket League with my friends, I it falls on my afternoon little sort of when I get peckish time, so I'm often eating almonds or apples, so they always love that. Hearing me on the mic chewing down on an apple or some almonds. Hell yeah. Any live stream websites? Metro, he knows where to go. And the players are back on the pitch. Here we go. Come on, let's get going. This second half could be a real banger because Tottenham's going to come flying, and then it's going to be Ajax back to what they love doing. They love a counter, and Tottenham has to take the game to them. So let's see. Hiya A, what's up? Volume low? What do you mean? I think is the volume low? How's my gain on here doing? Check, check. Hey, what up? Hey. There we go. Ajax is coming back onto the pitch. Unless David works TV, unless you're talking about the volume of the match, which is not going to go any higher. Sorry, bro. Neres to score 73rd minute, says Mr. Dead Inside. Oh, okay. I love those very specific predictions. You know I love those. Watch Tadic score a goal after doing nothing in that first half. What up, Dominic Rich? Sorry, lose my voice as soon as I said that. What up, Dominic Rich? How's it going, dude? Puig won't get loaned to Ajax. He doesn't want to. Oh, thanks, Adrian. It's pronounced Heya. Heya. But I'm happy you noticed me. You're welcome, man. Is Son playing? No. And you should know that, Kane. If you really are, Kane. No, Son is not playing. He is suspended for this match, but he'll be back in the next one. Jose with another specific prediction. Sissoko scoring a BS goal. Oh my god, Llorente. Oh my god, Llorente. Look at the skill from Llorente there. But Ajax break out, and now Neres has tons of room, but that's a bad ball from Ziyech. That needed to be in the air. He had to put that over the top for Neres to run on to. That could have been, and that's exactly what I was talking about right before they started playing, is that this gets Ajax back to what they want, which is on the counter. They do it beautifully. Who replaced for Tongan? Sissoko. So it looks like they went to more of a 4 at the back. Ziyech. Oh, couldn't get it. There we go. Now it's wide to Tagliafico. Neres. Tagliafico strike. Ooh. Just about a foot or two wide. Imagine if Sissoko scores the goal to tie it. It could happen, man. He's been in okay form when he's played. He hasn't been bad. He hasn't been like Sissoko meme bad. Specimen X, welcome back, man. Not so much. Hi, Adrian. How are you today? I'm doing well, Connor. Thank you for asking. Doing very well. Enjoying the match so far. It's a good one. Now Spurs on the attack. If we just get more end-to-end stuff like this, I'll be happy. Rose, good ball. Dealt with by De Ligt. Well read. Your Barcelona versus Liverpool prediction? I have a video for that. Based on that prediction, I can tell why it got so many dislikes. There's a certain set of fans that dislike the hell out of my video. Well, in comparison to what I usually get as far as dislikes. It's pretty funny. What minute am I on? I'm at 47:30 right now. Llorente looking good on the ball. Trippier. Can he get it in? He does. Onana out to collect. Well done by Onana. And now they go for the counter. Tried to hoof it forward for Ziyech, but wrong direction on that kick. And yeah, C-Swiss, I agree with you. Llorente is playing really well. Ziyech, lots of room wide for Tadic. This is a thing. As well as Spurs are attacking, their defending is pretty naive at times. Like, they could really get caught here. Felix. Olá, Adriano. Você acha que o Tottenham pode ganhar? Yeah, of course. Of course they could. Playing at home. Like, with all this home support, that says something, especially in the Champions League. Plus, they have the players to do it. But I think they also have the players to concede a lot of goals right now as well. And if they push too hard for that goal, Ajax is going to be happy with that because their counter is incredible. You think this is the toughest game so far for Ajax? Possibly, yeah. This isn't an easy stadium to come to. Just ask Manchester City. But their first match against Real Madrid, they played well but lost. Second match against Madrid, we all know what happened there. First against Juve, they dominated but tied. Second, I think they dominated again and won. So yeah, I think there's an argument to say that this match, as well as maybe in the knockout rounds, has been their toughest so far. There you go. Jose has got you guys covered. Connor says, as an LFC fan, this is encouraging. Should we beat Barca tomorrow? Oh, Eriksson. Spurs looking good in the attack. Deli. Ooh, straight at Onana. Spurs looking much better now. Much better. In the 50th minute here. Frankie de Jong looking good on the ball. Ooh, and he runs right into a cul-de-sac. Ooh, what are Tottenham doing in defense, though, guys? Ziyech with space. Alderweireld, he puts it to the far post. Not a great ball. That's a let-off there. Neres, Van de Beek. It falls to Tadic. Tadic. Oh. Spurs at 6s and 7s there in defense, but they keep Ajax out. Those Ajax fans are really bouncing. Oof. That's poor from Ajax in the attack there. If Sissoko could finish well, he'd be worth 150 million. Whoa. Whoa. Neres. Oh, man. Decent chance. Oh, if Tadic only cut that back to Shona, he would have had a strike. Llorente has been great in the second half. Credit where credit's due. Llorente has been good. That cross-field ball from him just now to Trippier, wow. Tottenham on the attack again. No, dealt with by De Jong. De Jong and his very white legs and short shorts. What do you think of recent events involving PSG and Neymar? I feel bad for Tuchel a bit. There's some weird shit going on at that club. Neymar, I think he's just immature. He's a man child, in my opinion. You know, what with his outburst on Instagram trashing the referees that he got a 3-match ban for, I would be livid if I was PSG. I would be absolutely livid with him for doing that. Like, you're a professional, you should know better. You can't trash a referee. There's going to be consequences. That's always been the case. As far as his punching the fan thing, it's just, it fits with his whole attitude. He's a very immature dude. Llorente loves proving Adrian wrong. No, it's basically, there's a lot of players that as soon as I say, I don't really buy them. They're a weird player. I don't think they're great. Anything like that, they start playing well. So you're welcome, Spurs. Neymar transfer to jail next season. No, that would never happen. He's too rich to go to jail. Let's call it Adrian's Law. Yeah, I would say that that's fitting. Delict. Well done. Well won by Delict. Oh, Onana. Onana's distribution has been poor. Oh, Ziyech, good tracking back. And a terrible ball forward. What do you think of Leicester ripping Arsenal to shreds? Miguel, 77. Possible transferência do grande Bruno Fernandes para Man City for 70 million. Yeah, Miguel, that would be too bad for Sporting if they did lose Bruno Fernandes. There goes their whole team. But I'd be interested to see how Bruno would do in the Premier League. Frozen 9, what final do you want? Don't hide from the question, please. I haven't been hiding from that question at all. I mean, I even put it in a video what I think the final will be. I think it will be Liverpool versus Ajax. Ajax's passing in the attack has been quite poor. A lot of giveaways. Uncharacteristically so. Deli, Mora, Llorente. Can he get it wide to Trippier? He does. Across to Deli. Oh, goal kick. Muhammad Youssef, hello, I'm from Indonesia, by the way. If you see the recent Sporting games, we're actually improving a lot. Yeah, that is true. And it has been less of a Bruno Fernandes FC type thing. Yeah, Marcel Kaiser he's doing good things. He's doing good things with that team. Ooh. The press is really getting to Ajax now. They're starting to make some mistakes with their possession. There we go. Keep the ball on the floor. That's where you need it if you're Ajax. Will João Felix get sold? Yeah, probably. I mean, in the future, yes, but whether it's this summer, I'm not sure. I hope not. Danny Rose throws forward. And they keep possession again. Tottenham doing really well with the ball. Can he get a switch? Does he go back to Eriksson? No. Llorente. Ooh, Llorente almost slipped that through. Ajax's defense is really being tested. And Onana with another good collect. Sporting only improves how to lose a championship, so it's Benfica. It's been pretty easy for Spurs to attack any of Ajax's attempts, or to defend any of Ajax's attacking attempts lately. The roles have really reversed from the first half. Origins, please don't spam, man. Now Ajax going the other way. David Neres. They've had plenty of time to rest, Ajax. As you guys know, probably, the Eredivisie delayed when the final match day would be to give Ajax time and not force them to play an extra match in between their matches with Tottenham. If only the English FA would do something like that for their teams and help them out a little bit. Frankie de Jong down, but he's fine. Oops, no, damn it. There we go. Accidentally doing a double hide there. Ball forward for Ajax. Wasted again. Not doing so well. Really bad stretch for Ajax. If Ajax are playing too riskily, you should stop doing long balls to play from the back, says IE, and I would agree with that. Copa Libertadores is in progress. Last match of group, says Andres. It's like Poch heard me, says Mr. Dead Inside. Yeah. Insert name. No. That's a good one, insert name. Always love a good JK Rowling meme. Wow, what is going on with Ajax's touches and passing? Different team. It's like they're shook from the atmosphere. Or they've got a bit of fear in them now. Condolences to Liverpool fans in advance, says Ayush. You should do a live stream of a Benfica game? Nah, I don't think so, man. That's private time for me. That is private time for me. Maybe next year. Maybe next year in the Champions League I will. Easy collect for Onana. IE says, I think Ajax are tired. Yeah, it's they do look a little bit tired or something, or just shook from the atmosphere, maybe. Feeling the pressure, it looks like. A live of a Benfica game is asking for trouble? Yeah, man. Last time I did a live, there was like Porto and Sporting fans that just came in and started asking me, what do you think of corruption and like shit like that? I was like, dude, shut up. Why are you here? You're just here to ruin it for everyone else. Ooh, Lucas Moura, what a move that is on De Jong. Good ball in, too. Llorente couldn't quite get to it. That was asking a lot. Oh, Spurs are all over Ajax now. Connor Dunn, yeah. Seriously. Rose. Ball in. Mora gets ahead to it, but another easy collect from Onana. They haven't really tested Onana yet. It's just been some easy collects for him. What is going on there with Veltman? Picks up a yellow. At least now the yellow cards have been wiped, so no one can be suspended for further matches. Ball in. Another easy collect for Onana. Ooh. Adrian should be a voiceover for Oh My Goal. They contacted me for me to work with them, but I didn't like the deal. It was a stupid deal. It was basically they would take my videos and just host them on their channel. Videos that they choose. Like, and the only benefit I would get was exposure. Hell no. That's just exploitative tactics by them. Anyways. David Neres, can he exploit the right side? No, he cannot. Well defended by Spurs. The art of a deal. Adrian, yeah, for real. Mazraoui is coming on for La Sashona. Do you announce the matches that you're going to live stream on Twitter or something? Because I'd like to tune into these more often. Ask Connor Dunn. Typically, I announce it just on YouTube, either in a video or just in my community tab. But I will start tweeting because that would be, I mean, why wouldn't I? It's so stupid of me not to. So yeah, I will do that. What do you think is wrong with De Gea? Good question. I think that he's just distracted. Or maybe he's just going through a real low confidence type thing. You know, he had that bad World Cup. He sort of became a joke, a meme. And then, you know, things start to continue in a bad direction at United. And it's getting worse and worse for you. Oh, well won by Frankie de Jong and Tagliafico. And then you get that fear in your mind. You get the doubt in your mind. And every time for him now, it seems that there's a strike from range that's sort of close along the ground. PTSD kicks in and he just like can't react quick enough. Add to the fact that he's probably distracted by, you know, the sort of contract dispute that he's having at United. He wants that Alexis Sanchez money. Wondering where his future will lie. It's a pretty like torrid time for him. Ajax with a little bit of possession again. Mazraoui. Ziyech splits Eriksson. Oh, and they lose possession again. Ooh. At least he isn't Courtois who lets it in between his legs when it's close to the ground. Yeah, that's true. I mean, when you're such a tall, lanky dude like that, it's got to be difficult to get those legs closed up quick, you know? That is Tadic. May I ask your opinion of Watford, as I'm a fan. I want to know fans' opinion. I have nothing but good things to say about Watford. Sometimes I think their form against the lower teams lets them down a bit, but they were deserving to go to the final of the FA Cup. On their day, they can play extremely well. Javi Gracia is... when he came in for Watford, I was thinking, God, who is this guy and how poorly is this going to go? But he has proven me so wrong. Really like what Javi Gracia has done there. What else are you guys saying in the chat? Seriously rooting for Ajax, says Rafid Ryan. Do you think it will end 1-0? My initial prediction was 2-1. It's feeling like it may stay 1-0, but I mean, it looks like Spurs could score at any moment here. Lucas Moura, but so far, Ajax have had an answer for them in defense, which is showing that they're not just a good attacking team. Oh, what a ball by Frankie de Jong. Not quite. Not quite, but just playing into space like that, his thinking's on another level. You can see why Barcelona want him. Let's see the match. You cannot see the match, guys. We're getting a lot of people coming in looking for the match. It's crazy. I'm too drunk to be rooting for anyone right now, to be honest, as Benfica. That boy's getting drunk a lot. Do we need to have a conversation, Benfica? Possession in the second half edged by Ajax now. But Tottenham dominating the attempts. 5-2. Dele Alli. Ball wide to Rose. Lots of room for him. He gets it in to nobody. Hits it straight to Frankie de Jong. Poor final ball by Danny Rose. Now Mazrui bringing it forward for Ajax. Looking slow on the ball. There we go. There's a little bit of speed. Just invite the pressure and then run away from him. And then he gave it to Neres in a winless situation. Why? Whatever you say, Benfica. Do you have a favorite hockey team? Not really, no. I watch hockey very rarely. Extremely rarely. Like, I don't follow it at all. Good ball forward there. Ooh, just cut out by Blind. De Ligt goes wide and gets it forward. De Ligt has been impressive in this match as well. I mean, sort of comes with the territory of the last couple of seasons for him. Ooh. Onana did well to collect after his spill, but it was a foul anyways from Rose. Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite English team? I don't have one. Someone asked me that before, and if I had to pick, I'd go for Wolves, I guess. I don't know, because of the Portuguese connection. Why do you swear in your vids? Hey man, at least I bleep out the bad ones. Am I right? Oh, taken out. Are you making any more Roots of the Rivalry videos? Yeah, of course. That's like an ongoing series. How frequently they come depends on who's playing, but so 20 minutes left in this one. For a while, it was all Spurs in this half, but Ajax are getting better. Starting to have the ball a little bit more, but they're not doing much with it. The long balls from the back are not working. But I guess they're just trying to go over Spurs' high press, and that's the best way, is to lob a ball over the top. Van de Beek with space, and he messes up his pass. Something has happened in this second half. Tadic, he has an opportunity, strikes off of Alderweireld. Hunter 22, stop, dude. Dude, I love your videos and live streams. I'm sorry I can't donate. Don't feel like you have to donate anything. Don't worry about that. Do you think Sporting will beat Porto in the last game? Man, I hope so. That would be amazing. Paul, what do you mean Ajax long balls? Come on, dude. That's what they keep on doing from the back. Keep on launching the ball forward from the back. It ain't good. They need to go back to the keep it on the floor technique. Donate your soul instead. Do you watch MLS? Yeah, I do. I look warm, and so does Harry Kane sitting in the stands with that absolute parka. Oh, good. Well done by Neres there. Van de Beek. Well done. Oh, wow. And wide to Neres. Good ball. Good ball again. And cut out by Eriksson. Backtracking. Well done to Eriksson. Otherwise, that would have been a likely a 2-0. Kill him with that screen watch device. This is a Fitbit, bro. Nothing fancy. How many minutes is left? There are 17-ish. 17, 18-ish. Not counting for added time. Oh. Blind, can he get it over the top to Neres? He does. Sort of. Played a little bit too close to Trippier there. Can Spurs come back? Do you think? Yeah, I mean, they're looking like they could. Watch along tomorrow? Yeah, I'm definitely doing a watch along tomorrow. Definitely going to do the Liverpool Barca game tomorrow. Lucas has had a good game. It's a shame Llorente is letting him down. Yeah, well, I mean, Llorente started the half well, but he sort of faded since. Haven't seen much of him. There's another long ball forward by Ajax. Oof. Rui gets megged. Eriksson wide to Danny Rose. Veltman. Well done. Well done to cut it out. Hey, Ramiro. What's up, man? How do you watch the game? I watched it on a paid program called DAZN. What other football YouTube channels do you watch? Not many, to be honest with you. I like watching Filthy Fellas, but I mean, after spending so much time in the world of football YouTube and like working on videos and watching shit, the last thing I want to do is watch more football content. And I also don't want to subconsciously like do the same things as other people. I don't want that idea to sort of float into my mind. Inevitably, you are going to end up doing the same things. That will happen. But I don't really watch too many others. I watch Jimmy once in a while. I watch Copa 90's Comments Below, but I haven't watched it since Poet left. And I watch Tifo every once in a while. Can't think of many else, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, and I watched the show Champions from BR Football. That's good shit. That makes me laugh. Ramiro, enough, man. That's enough, dude. Stop with the shoutouts. We don't want to put you on a timeout here. Yeah, Poet left because some people dug up some old tweets of his. So Copenhagen has, they said that they're gonna get rid of him for the time being until they figure out the next step. But it looks like he's gonna be back next season. He's just away now because he tweeted some stuff about women's football or something that didn't age well. Trippier now getting mad at Neres. Do you watch 4-4 Tunes? No, I don't. Have you seen the match between Villa and Leeds in the ensuing fight? Yeah, I did see that. We were talking about that earlier in the stream. Pretty unfortunate that it came to that. Like, it's unfortunate that Leeds didn't just put the ball out to begin with. But whatever followed, besides the fighting, obviously, I agree with Bielsa's decision. Van de Beek, good. Oh, not quite. Ooh, Mazraoui. Good interplay there. Eriksson holding him back. Mazraoui, switch it, and again. To Neres, the strike. Off the post. Ooh. Ajax so close to a second there. And De Jong, good battle with Sissoko, and he wins it. My God, what a match this is. With 13 minutes left, Ajax were so close to a second. Ooh, they're lucky. They are lucky. And yeah, I agree with you, Louis Knight. Should be finishing that. Can't afford to blow these chances. That's why you don't use social media, because you never know what will age well. That's a good point. I'm very careful with like things that I like and tweet on Twitter. That's for sure. What changes would you make to the PFA Team of the Year? I think the Hazard should have been in there. That was a huge miss. I'm not convinced on the Pogba inclusion. He had a really good spell from like January to March, but since then and before then, not great. What time is it in Canada? It is 1:45. So yeah, Pogba out, Hazard in. I don't know how that works with the formation they used, but Danny Rose off. Ben Davies on. Davies or Davis, who knows? Seems to change with every single name that's spelt like that. And what's his name? Argentinian center back, Foyth or whatever is on. Juan Foyth. So Spurs have had to make changes strictly to their defense, basically. Well, I mean, I guess they brought on Sissoko when Vertonghen went off and changed their formation a bit. And honestly, it changed for the better. Who do you think is winning Europa League? Frankfurt. Ali. Good tackle by Blind. Ooh, that would have been a great opportunity for Ali, though. If Barcelona loses tomorrow, I'll super chat you $20. Sure, man. I won't hold you to it, but if you want to. You think Liverpool Barca would be a goal fest? If goal fest is like a 4 or 5 goals in that game, then it could be. That'd be cool. Good opportunity for Spurs now. Eriksson. Can he get it wide to Sissoko? No, not quite. I feel like he should have played that to Sissoko, not Mora. But who am I to judge? Oh, Lucas Moura. Really? That's a foul? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's a foul for sure. He got him. Didn't get the ball. That's a foul. It'll be a Simeone. It's at Barcelona. Yeah, you're right, Ben. It is at Camp Nou. Eriksson. Eriksson to deliver. Or will he go for goal? A little far to go for goal. As evidenced by Ajax going for a 2-man wall. Eriksson. Good ball. Ooh, over the top. Over the top. Paul, are you asking if I like Spurs? No, I'm not a Spurs fan. In fact, once Benfica went out at the group stage, I said that Ajax would be the team. I think I said this in the video even. I'll have to go find it, but I said that Ajax is the team that I would be supporting for the rest of the Champions League. Sort of, like if I have to choose a team, but since I'm neutral in the competition now, I don't really care. Whoever plays well, I hope that they I hope that they end up being the winners. And so far Ajax has played well in their knockout rounds and they've been deserving to go through. So I'm happy to see them go. Ooh, showing that shot off the post again. Do you dislike watching defensive football, i.e. Mourinho or Simeone style? I mean, I wouldn't say... I don't know. Yeah, I do. I would say that I dislike watching it for the most part. I prefer watching like an Ajax type team play. Ball forward. Mora, well won. Couldn't get it to Llorente. Ajax looking like they're on the ropes a little bit here. Lost their shape a little bit. Foyth driving forward. Gets through the Ajax players. Wide to Sissoko. Ball in. Easy collect again for Onana. The deliveries into the box from Spurs have not been incredible. I mean, besides, obviously, Eriksen's. Where are you at in the game? I'm at the 84th minute. 84-12. Oh. Spurs. No, they can't break out again. Ball over the top right away from Ajax. Why is this freezing on me? Jeez. Do you think Menu will try to buy Onana if De Gea stays on this set of form? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. Tadic. Back to Ziyech. Good ball. Neres. Wide to Mezraoui. Why? I don't understand why Ajax keep on trying the crossed ball into the box. Like, it's not going to work. Are you streaming the Barca game too? Yeah, man. I'll be streaming during that. I will be streaming this again tomorrow. Oh. Ajax in the summer transfer window will be Monaco 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, seriously. They have it really against them as far as keeping their players. Frankie de Jong, Tadic, good on the ball. De Jong wide to Neres. Really impressed with de Jong in this match. He's been playing extremely well. Now it seems like Ajax, when they're attacking, they're reserving a little bit. They're not streaming forward like they were before. Probably a good thing. That's a responsible kind of play. Hoofed forward for Van de Beek. Well, and it goes out. Do you think Oblak was born in the wrong generation with his lack of ball playing ability, similar to De Gea with his poor distribution? I guess you could say that. I still think that he's an incredible goalkeeper that most teams would be interested in, just simply based off of his shot stopping ability and his decision making when going for crosses, etc. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar's coming on for Ziyech. Jackson Phillips, what up, man? Thank you for the $3.99. Love your videos. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Jackson with the $3.99. Throw you in the ticker. Jackson Phillips. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You feel like Lacadimos has been a bit off his game for a while? Yeah, he has been a little bit off, but he saved us a few times this season, so I'm okay with Lacadimos. Oh, no. We've really missed on this game. Yeah, you really have. You really, really have missed Heung-min Son in this one. There's just been that lack of quality in the attack, really. Kinga, hey. Had to support my favorite YouTuber. Keep it up. Thank you for that donation. You guys, you are kind to me. Thank you, Kinga. Or King A. Thank you, man. Just to help, Ziyech is pronounced Ziyash. Ziyash. Yeah, it's I keep on getting mixed messages with that. Because Dutch people say like Z with like a G sound at the end. Ziyech. Like I can't even do it because I don't speak Dutch. But then they say, oh, well, you should do like the French pronunciation because of where he's from. So that would be Ziyech. But I don't know. Josh Melville, sup? Welcome home. Juan Foyt throws it in. Ooh. Llorente. Oh, man. I thought he was calling a penalty there for a second. My God. Hey, Steph. Thank you for the $5, Steph. Absolute ledge. Steph Mars. Not your first donation. I recognize your name. I know you, Steph. Thank you, Steph. Ahmed, I know that he isn't Arab or French or Dutch. He is from Morocco. I know that, but they speak French in Morocco. So do you use like the Arab pronunciation? Do you use the Dutch one? Do you use the French one? I just want to hear him saying his own name, and then I'll just go with that. Had to donate once more. You could call me Clever. Clever? Am I saying it right? Like clever, but with a K? Oh, Dele Alli. Ooh, good opportunity for Tottenham there. If they could get a man on the end of that. But thank you for that, Clever. I appreciate that $1.99 donation again. Thank you. If you're offered a job as manager in the Canadian Premier League, will you accept it? Hell no. I won't be offered that job. I definitely don't have what it takes to be a manager. That's for sure. Foyt, good ball in. Finds Dele outside the box. Not quite. Loses his balance. And Ajax, you can see what their tactic is now. It's just hold on to this lead. They aren't even trying to attack. They have Huntelaar up there, but they just launch the ball forward when they can so they can regroup. Best Ajax player in this game, I've really liked what I've seen from Frankie de Jong. I think that he's been the best, though. De Ligt and Blind have been great at the back as well. Any of their back four, really. Veltman has been good. Tagliafico has broken up play well. Yeah. Press the money button next to the... Oh, I guess you guys are explaining how to donate. Who's been the worst Ajax player? Well, Tadic has been sort of invisible in this one, but I mean, I think that's more a credit to Spurs icing him out than it has been to Tadic playing particularly poorly, because when he's been on the ball, he's been decent. I mean, we all know that he has no aerial presence, and Ajax kept on whipping the ball in for some crosses early on, and then a couple of times in the second half, which is a bit confounding. But I mean, I guess just by that accord, maybe Tadic has been their worst player, but it feels harsh saying that. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know who I would pick. Everyone else has been pretty good. Lasse Schöne wasn't exactly great. Yeah. Either Tadic or Schöne probably. Hey, João Rodrigues. I'm a new subscriber, but so far I love your vids. I'm always tuning in. Hey, thanks, man. And thank you for that donation as well. My man, João. Oh, ooh, Ali with a decent ball, but he can't find anyone. Again, only met by an Ajax defender. I can see Spurs going through. Actually, they play best away from home, weirdly enough, says Jose Villacreses. Yeah, they did play quite well away from home against Man City. Bit fortunate, but you need luck in any competition like this. Can't tell me otherwise. So it looks like this game is going to be wrapped up pretty quickly here. Tottenham is just pressuring, says Paul. Tadic, good on the ball again. But the pass, not there. Pass is not there. Well done by Llorente. Ooh, just out of reach for Eriksson. Huntelaar. Yeah, they brought Huntelaar on for a purpose, and that's to hold up the ball. Someone who has a little bit more of a physical presence up there. Llorente wins the header, but again, can't get it to anyone. Ritteraz says the Ajax goal was offside. Nah, if you look at it again, Kieran Trippier's shoulder is playing him on. Or like right here. Or his trailing foot, I think. Sorry. So that's it. Ajax win 1-0 away. That's a great result. I said they would win 2-1, so I was a little bit off there, but they did get the win away in Tottenham Stadium, which I thought they would. Now they just need to contain Spurs at home, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. If Spurs continue to play like this, plus with the return of Heung-min Son, they have a good opportunity to go through. Oh my God, Spurs 100-1, unbelievable scenes. Poch wants to spend 150 million this summer. Well, what I meant is that Ajax seems to play best away from home. Look at how they did at home against Juve and Madrid, but luck defo needed. Oh, Jose, I thought that you said Spurs play better away from home. Oh, but you were talking about Ajax. Yeah, I agree with you. They actually have a better record away than they do at home with their... I mean, they only lost once at home in the Champions League so far, and that was to Real Madrid in a match that they absolutely... I think that they played quite well in that one, actually. But yeah, Paul is saying Ajax will make it. Will PSV or Ajax win the Eredivisie? I don't know. Not a convincing win, says IE, especially in the second half. The first half, they were great, but the second half, not great. Do you think Ajax sold De Jong too soon to Barcelona? No, I don't know. You mean like as far as could they have gotten more for him? I don't think so. I think it came at the right time. João Felix hat-trick thoughts. What do you mean? Like against Eintracht Frankfurt? It was great. Great hat-trick. Yeah, this Ajax team is something new. Do you know who Talk FCB is? No, I don't. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for me today. As I said to you guys earlier, I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow as well for Liverpool versus Barcelona. So if you're around, if you feel like hanging out with me and a bunch of guys in the chat, just go ahead and click on that live stream. We'll be going live 10 minutes before, as we always do. Jackson Phillips, my friend and I have a bet, and I say Liverpool go on. Thank you for the $3.99 contribution. I also say that Liverpool are going to go through, but I mean, if Messi decides that he wants to turn the match on his head and be a game winner for Barcelona like he always does, like they've needed him to do in the past, and he's come through and done, then it's out of your hands, really. If Messi wants it, then that's it. But thank you again, Jackson Phillips, for the contribution. Kept me on the line there for another second. But Loco says, I can't wait to see the waves of Show the Match tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be real heavy tomorrow with the Show the Match. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Not only for my video tomorrow, but for the live stream. All right? Okay, peace.